Welcome back to the show, Junkies on 106.7 The Fan. Good morning. I'm Cakes, joined by Jason Bishop.
Hello, everybody, and happy Friday to you.
Happy Friday
Hope
to
you got
sir.
paid today.
I hope so. We did not,
No,
but hopefully those listening did.
We got to wait.
And joined by Eric Bickle.
Good morning. Yeah, I'm still here. Hello.
Yes.
How are you?
John Paul Flame is not here. The fourth Junkie is on vacation. He will return on Monday. You can see him actually Sunday along with myself at the Washington Auto Show from 11:30 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. We will be there for the conclusion of the Hyundai Hands-On Contest. Come out and see us. Stop by and say hello. We would love to say hi to you.
I can't wait until I'm done with work today.
Why?
Because
What's on the docket? What's on the sked?
I'm going to have lunch, and I'm going to I'm not going to take a power nap. I usually don't on Fridays.
Okay.
But I'm going to get home. I thought about treating myself like a carnival,
Okay.
but I don't think I'm going to do that.
You've thought about it, though.
I thought about it, but I'm probably not going to do
You
that.
can't quite work it into the schedule?
But what I can work into the schedule is sitting down in my lazy boy, firing up the compute,
Right.
go to Bovada Poker,
Okay.
play sit and goes all day,
Right.
and watch Tiger
It sounds like a really non-productive day,
That's
but
what-
it sounds great.
until dinner. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play sit and goes and
Yep.
watch Golf Channel.
It sounds pretty awesome.
I can't think of a better day,
It
Valdez.
sounds pretty good.
Valdez is going to be salty. He's going to be on a plane for 5.5 hours.
Yeah, but at the end of his flight, he's going to be in Vegas, and we're not.
no, he'll have a
So
better
he's
time.
going to have the last laugh.
His final destination, he'll have fun, but it's just the pain in the ass part of traveling.
My recommendation to him would not to be watch any of the Final Destination movies either before the flight
Oh, yeah.
or during the flight.
Yeah, don't watch that.
That'd be a
Valdez.
bad bit.
All right, you want me to tell you what's going on in the world of Hollywood and entertainment?
I would.
It's funny. We kind of discussed this and laughed about it during the break. We've brought up the Super Bowl, I don't know, 3 or 4 times through the show. I think we've gotten 4 calls on it. Like
Nope.
people don't have opinions on
Nobody
it.
cares.
Even though it's
Nobody
supposed to
cares.
set TV ratings records.
I think it will.
We
Nobody
opened
cares.
We opened up the phones at least 2 different times today,
I think 3.
and 3 times, and we got a
About
total
4 calls.
4 or 5 calls.
People just, I don't get it.
All right, so we're going to talk about Katy Perry now.
Well, you
That's
know
what
Who
you
will
get.
be at the Super Bowl?
That's what you get.
We're punishing you. No, here's what it is. Suge Knight is again in the news, and I mentioned it earlier. I don't get guys that just can't stay out of. Are they just bad guys at the core? Or they just can't be policed? They can't submit to authority. I don't know what it is.
They can't live
All of
by
the above.
They can't live by the rules the society has handed down.
They
to
just
you.
can't.
Yeah, they
It's all-
can't.
it's
They're
all of the
incapable.
above.
Do you think?
And they
it's-
also don't care about other people.
I guess. Do you think so? Suge Knight apparently was at a video shoot or something for a Straight Outta Compton video, or I don't know what they're doing. And
Straight out of Compton.
literally, no, I'm not kidding.
That's the video?
Yes. I don't know if it's a
They're doing it-
movie set or I don't know what they're doing. Okay. And
He's not coming back.
he either left the set and went somewhere else, but at some point he ran over 2 people. Now, some are saying they're like his boys who, I think this is what his defense is, that he got pissed off and didn't realize that his boys were behind him, and he slammed his car in reverse and ran over him. Killed one of them.
Killed one and injured the other one.
Now, he's actually been charged with suspicion of murder, I believe. Do you think
So they're saying he intentionally ran over
I
the guy.
guess. He, fled. There was a warrant out for him. Then he later turned himself in. Do you think when he went home, and let's just say, I don't know, but let's assume he has a kid or 2, and do you think he talks to his wife or girlfriend and he goes, or looks at his kid and goes, wow, I really effed up this time? Or do you think that doesn't even enter in his mind?
I just think he's
I don't
so
know.
used to living in chaos and being in fights and being in conflict with people. It's probably not that big of a
It's just
deal to
par
him.
for the course that he
Yeah.
doesn't.
That's what he doesn't
But do
care.
you think he looks at his beautiful, let's say he's got a beautiful 6-year-old daughter and he goes, well, I botched that one.
He probably
I guess.
feels like he
Do you
can
think
get
consequences ever even?
I don't think he had. I'm guessing. Look, I don't know Suge Knight. I've never met the guy. We don't run in the same social
Kevin
circles.
has. Kevin took his chair.
I'm going to guess his remorse level is not on the same level as most human beings. I think he just goes through life, and whatever happens, happens. And I don't think his conscience bothers him that much.
Now,
From
the
looks
problem
of it.
is-
He probably figures he can get away with anything.
They're saying that he drove backwards, struck the victims, and then drove forward and struck them again. The people that they talked to say it looked like it was an intentional act. So
Well, I
who
mean,
knows?
there are obviously witnesses there, and if he's going to use a defense or his attorney's going to use a defense that he didn't realize they were behind him, come on. That it was unintentional? You can't feel when you hit two people twice?
Yeah, I don't know.
Right, and then you
And then
put
you
it in
speed
drive, and then you run over them again.
Yeah. He's
Usually, if you back over somebody, unless it's Rom, and you tell him you're going to run over his foot and he doesn't move, which we've both done before.
Right.
Eric's done it. I've done it.
Right.
If you back over somebody with your vehicle and it's by accident, you put the vehicle in park and you go out and try to help the person. You don't put it in drive, run over him again.
No, I ran over Rom's foot on purpose.
I did too.
Forward.
Yes.
But it's because he put it there and he dared me to leave.
I backed over his foot.
Yeah,
And this is at Farish, probably 6 or 7 years ago. I was doing an appearance, and he came up to me and said, I'm not leaving. And I said, okay, well, I am leaving in a few minutes. He said, I'm not leaving. And he put his foot, his little hoof, his little size 8 hoof underneath my front tire. And I looked at him, and I said, I'm leaving right now. And if you don't move your foot, I'm going to run over it. He said, okay, go ahead. So I did.
Right.
And it really hurt. Not me. Him.
That's one of the best life decisions you've ever made.
Great
I
life
did the
decision.
exact same scenario played out, except I went forward over his foot. And I warned him several times. Said, look, dude, I don't want to do it, but I don't really care about your foot. I will run it
So
over.
his life will be complete once Jason runs over his foot and then JP runs over his foot. He's halfway there.
And I told him that if he laid down in front of my car, you'd really be tempting fate.
Yeah. But then you really would be arrested
I mean,
I know.
for
but
attempted murder or murder.
I asked him to not put me in that position because I don't know how
Why
I'll
didn't he
handle
want you to
it.
leave the situation or the
He
the
wanted
appearance?
to smoke a cigarette and blow smoke in my face or something. I don't know. He just wants to
which
hang
he
out.
calls extended hero time is what he wants.
He just wants to hang out. He just wants extra time to hang out because he has a miserable existence.
Yeah. Well,
And let's be honest, he doesn't have that much time left if he keeps going on the course that he's on right now.
No.
I mean, his time right now is especially
limited.
precious.
well, so is Suge Knight's. All right, 'cause
You would
he's
think-
not long for this
Suge
world.
Knight was shot 6 times last year, and they're saying he's claiming that he was scared because did he almost have a stroke or something? He had some sort of incident too. He was shot 6 times, and then something else happened where he was sick or something.
Well,
And
he's just
he's
evil.
not healthy.
He's evil to the core. He's just an evil human, right? And by the way, one of the guys that he ran over that didn't die was in Training Day.
Right. You recognize the
Okay.
guy's face.
Oh, you definitely
for sure.
recognize. He's typecast as kind of in all these gangster films, and I think he's actually a former Crip or Blood in real life. This guy,
The guy
this
that he
actor.
ran over?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, he's a member of the Bloods.
Blood.
Right.
Okay, so but Suge Knight's got Suge Knight's got to go away forever. Come on.
Eventually. If he gets out of this charge, he's still got another one from stealing something, or I don't know what he did.
It looked like he didn't care when he was turning himself in, puffing on a big old stogie,
Yeah.
blowing in everyone's face.
Isn't that so
Could
amazing?
you imagine the jackpot it is to be Suge Knight's lawyer?
Well,
If he's had the
but
same lawyer.
Does Suge have any money at this point?
I have no idea what his financial portfolio looks like at this point.
Right.
What a bonanza that is for you.
Valdez, I've got a present for you. This is something you can kind of look at while you're on the airplane.
It's not as good as the present he got last night from Laura.
No,
It's not as good as the present we got, the Marcin Gortat action figure.
I'd say it's better.
Really?
There's an ex-Oregon State student that's been cited for filming a solo sex act in a library.
Oh, really?
Yes. And the video has gone viral. Of course, I immediately clicked on the link, and CBS censors shut me down.
Well, they are the Oregon State Beavers, EB.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw this video like 2 or 3 weeks ago,
right?
and it's like a plain Jane looking chick with busties in the
hold on.
library.
Plain Jane, but she's cute. For plain Jane, she's
Yeah,
like a,
I mean,
she's
yeah.
like a 7.5, 8.
Well, what I'm saying is she doesn't look like a porn star, which I like.
Well, the busties might.
Yeah, and then one of my favorite searches is dorm, and it was one of the ones that came up.
So you've seen the
Yes,
video.
so I've
is
seen
it,
the
is
video.
it is it hot?
I mean, I don't get sized because I don't like solo scenes.
Big
You know?
surprise. He's 3 weeks ahead of the curve on this. We're just catching
so you
wind of it.
saw this. You actually just saw it before it became famous.
Right.
You just saw it as part of your natural viewing habits.
Right. There's, like I said, when I type in dorm,
Right.
and then I go to long videos, which is over 8
All right,
minutes.
let's test Valdez's knowledge. What is the name of the Duke porn star that made
Bella
headline-
Knox.
What is it?
Get that weak sauce out of here.
It's something Knox, Bella Knox. Is
Yeah.
that it? Is she still
I knew
all
he
the
would
rage?
crush that.
Is she still doing
No. Mia Khalifa's all the rage.
Mia Khalifa's all the rage. Although my mother called and said we cannot have her on the show.
I agree 1,000%, by the way.
You know,
because
some-
ISIS will come after us?
yeah, they'll blow us away.
Right.
I think she's right.
Absolutely.
I'll pass.
I-
The
you know
PG
what?
County faction of ISIS.
You know what? We shouldn't even have her Skype in.
Don't you see them
Yeah,
rolling up Martin
yeah,
Luther
I-
King every day?
Yeah. Hey, you want you interview her at your house?
Yeah.
I know what that interview would
If
be
you
like.
if you guys want to do Big Fat Winners
wouldn't
Radio
be much talk.
and have her on, you can have her on. And then when the guys in the black hoods walk in,
My wife approves. I'm all in.
tell me how fun it is.
Let me tell you something. That's going to be the first dirty thing I download on this note. So
What?
they're not letting me do it on this with the CBS censor. I got to see the Oregon State
the
chick.
library bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now was it one of these things that she did for like Bang Brothers, or did she just kind of do it on her own Renegade site, or like a boyfriend make her do it? What is the setup?
She's in a library. If you like go to McKeldin, you go up to like the 5th floor there.
Right.
Like no one's in there.
The
and they
stacks.
yeah, and they have like those tables that you can just
Yeah,
sit
yeah.
at and
I
study.
see a screen grab of it.
And she's sitting there, and then it's like she has her computer up, and
Her laptop.
it's almost like an iChat bit that she's
Dude.
doing.
I'm all in.
You're in.
Everyone wants to see American Sniper. This is what I want to see. I want to snipe this video.
Nutties, how much would we have to pay you to watch that video, the entire flight to Vegas, on a loop, like on your tablet?
Oh well, they kicked me off the plane.
How much money would it take? Would you do it for $1,000?
Yeah,
you
well,
put-
you could hide it. Somehow you could hide it.
you
No,
put
but
it
you
on
have
a
to
tablet.
have it. You have to have it on your seat tray the whole time.
Oh, he would
unless
get
you're
kicked
taking
off.
off for landing.
No, he would get kicked off.
Well,
I mean, it costs cakes. It costs an international incident.
I think it'd be a good bit.
Radio producer kicked off airplane for viewing porn.
okay, but for the bit.
For
all
the
right?
bit. Well, you have to.
If you could, they guarantee they wouldn't kick you off the plane.
They guarantee they wouldn't kick me off the plane, and you would post my bail because they would arrest me.
Right.
You might sit next to like two dudes who are your age.
Yeah, they'd be into it.
The
I would do it.
stewardess is not going to be, the flight attendant's not going to be into it when she sees what he's viewing, when she's behind him pouring
Yeah,
Sprites.
she's not paying attention.
She'll be paying attention to that.
She's getting people blankets and
Well, yeah, I'll
vodka
need a
tonics.
blanket.
You're going to need a blanket.
$2,000. I would do it for $2,000.
No.
I need a blanket and a little tube of Vaseline, please.
so funny.
Get
So-
me Jergens lotion.
So gross. So, but here's my question: is it a setup for a legit porn site, or do you think?
No.
Do you think
It's-
she did it like for her boyfriend or
I
something?
actually think this is what happened. She was going out with some dude,
right.
and she was studying. The dude got sized, and she got sized at the same time. And then the dude said, "Well, why don't you?"
And he
hook
recorded it.
Yeah, why don't you hook it? And then he did
I
like
know
a
that's what you
screen
want to
grab.
believe. So you believe that's to be true. It's not a fake setup.
Right, and then he whored her, and then uploaded it to like Pornhub or
Wow.
Xvideo.
Then I'm all in.
It was uploaded to Pornhub, and she's a former webcam model.
So she does this kind of thing.
Oh,
If you're a
former
former webcam model, that means you do
She's
this
a
kind of thing.
borderline porn star.
Yeah, she is. This
Come
is what she
on.
does.
What are we talking about here?
All right, so Valdez is just off on another planet. This is what she
Sloot.
does.
She's a sloot box.
We have a decision to make. Are we going to try to get the listeners involved to talk Super Bowl for one more segment?
Yeah, we're gonna give it one
All right,
more
if they
try.
don't-
We're trying
if
to
they
put the
don't-
paddles to it.
We're going back into the EP.
Because we got Mike Bray coming on at 9:40.
Yeah.
This is their last shot.
This
If
is
you
your
wanna talk Super Bowl,
last
this
ditch
is your last
effort.
shot.
This is it to talk Super Bowl 49. 800-636-1067. Who do you like? Do you like the Pats? Do you like the Seahawks? Give us a call. 800-636-1067.
Sports Radio 1067. The Fan.